Hello everyone, this is the moment of truth to see if we can indeed SSH into the box after so many hurdles. We've done a lot of things during this challenge. From now on, the ride takes a different turn. Let's get started. Okay, so we've copied our public key to what seems to be the correct path. So now, the moment of truth, try to SSH into that box. Let's remove that VVV for verbose mode. We've used it in a previous episode. Hit enter, and we get access. Perfect. All right, we are running as HTTP only user, and yeah, we've got access. So let's see if we can enumerate the box. Sudo-L to see if we have any privileges. Oh, sudo not found. Okay, what's this kernel? It's Debian 4.19. What is the name of the release? It's Buster, Debian 10. Okay. Not sure if I should take the route of finding public exploits. The machine doesn't have access to the internet, like we've seen in a previous episode. It's heavily firewalled. Curl doesn't exist. Okay, maybe wget, just to verify if we can indeed gain access to remote hosts. Nope, it's not resolving. Okay, what about cat etc resolve.conf? This normally contains the DNS servers. We have properly configured DNS servers, but the IP tables has prevented us. IP tables not found. Okay. I wonder how this script got deployed. Yeah, maybe using root, the root user. Anyways, let's continue digging. Okay. What else do we have? What are the services running? So we have SSH, and we have systemd, Apache, that's running as our current user. Interesting. I thought it was www.data. Okay, we have a cron here. Okay, we have a cron, meaning there might be something in the cron file. Cron tab-L. There's no cron. Okay. But this is running as which user? Cron. Oh, this is run as user root. So we can figure out the cron scripts that are running under etc and then grep for cron. So these are all the folders and files. So I can see that there is, well, let's cd into etc ls cron.d. We have a PHP, okay. So look for and purge old sessions every 30 minutes. I guess that's something usual. That's in a environment where PHP is installed. I'm not sure. What about the other files? What about cron tab? Cat etc cron tab. Oh, we have something here. This script is run as the user root, and it's redirecting the output to temp directory under the security file. Okay, what's the content of that file? Good. But what does this script actually do? Let's cat that. It's a bin sh script. Signed scripts folder. Yet another folder here. What's inside it? Oh, another script, a configuration file. Okay. And then we have a signature. And then there's an iteration. Remember, this script is running as root. So it's seemingly trusting this folder with every script that exists. And then for everyone, it does what? Do not execute untrusted script. Oh, okay. So it's validating the signature of the script. And if the signature equals the known signatures that we have here, then we can execute that script. Otherwise, we echo security alert tempered script. Okay, seems interesting. What is the MD5 sum of that nagios? I think we need to go to var scripts and then MD5 sum nagios script.sh. Yeah, that's the same one as here. Okay. I know that MD5 suffers from collisions, meaning that we can have two files that could evaluate to the same hash. But it's really hard to come up with file 2, in another script, that has the exact hash without changing the content of that first script. So I'm not sure if this is the way to go. Okay, what else do we have? We can start by testing if our understanding of the script. So if there's a random script, let's say echo ID, for example, let's put it into id.sh and change it to an executable. Now, normally after a minute, because that's the cron duration here, we have every minute of every hour of every day, of every week, of every month, we run this script. So if everything goes well, we should see something in the file that says security alert. So let's look for that. Temp security. Let's wait for the script to run, and we should see something like that. Oh, okay. So we first validate that indeed the script is running, and it doesn't run the script that we've provided it with. It has to be the same as the nagios ps script.sh. Otherwise, the signatures won't match, and then we won't run that script. What else do we have here? We need to look inside that nagios ps just to see what do we have. It's taking the name of that script, or the real path, meaning the absolute path of that script, and then it's looking for .sh or any character, and then sh, and then changing it to conf. Okay, that explains why we have a conf here. So it's using the name of the script to fetch the configuration file, okay? And then grepping for process inside that configuration file, and then also grepping for parameter options, which is essentially just options, grep options, and then the name of the file, configuration file. And then it's doing some regular expressions to extract the value. Okay, what's the content of that file, configuration file? Okay, so it's Apache and -i. If everything goes well, we print good. This is why we have good inside the /temp/security file. So what happens if we try to poison the content of the configuration file? I guess somewhere here we should be able to run arbitrary commands. Unfortunately, the original script only contains these lines, so I don't see any entry point. Process and options are the values that we control, but here in this line, they are surrounded by double quotes, so they are protected. That leaves us with this one, and honestly, I don't really know how to inject inside that. I've tried many things, they didn't work. So if you have any hints or any approach to solve that problem, please do let me know in the comments. Now, be able to run something like this. Let's call it mal.sh. I want to run a script that would run a shell that would copy the user bin bash, put it into temp bash, and then I want to set the SUID bit. This would allow me to essentially elevate my privileges by running bash. So I'm going to use change mod, and I'm going to set the SUID bit, and I'm going to apply it on that bash script. Now, this won't work because it won't run, right? The signature of that file is different from the one that we have here. So, how can we achieve privilege escalation? I encourage you to drop me comments explaining your approach on how you could escalate your privileges to root using what we've seen. So in the next episode, we're going to explore that and get root and finally pwn that system. As always, stay curious, keep learning, and go find some bugs.